Hi, my name is Kaylee Trujillo, and I live in the Sacramento, California area, just up Northern California. I am from a family of six children, and so I am the fourth out of six children, and so I have two older sisters, an older brother, and there's me, and then I have two younger brothers, and currently I'm 24, just about to turn 25, and I have been recently married. We got married last May, my husband David and I, um, and we have really loved the blessing of marriage and this whole journey that we've been on so far and what is to come. Now, reflecting on my vision for marriage, I kind of like to think back of what my vision was when I was in a teenager and what I was kind of sketching out for myself. And I guess a couple points that I believed as a teenager of what marriage would be like. I very much thought about marriage being like a 50-50 deal and how everything would be split up in half and we're working together as a team, and everything to be equal. And I also envisioned myself being a really young mom, so immediately when I got married I would think, oh, I'm gonna have children right away. And I think another vision I had was just being able to have a marriage that has open communication all the time, and really having that establishment of love and trust with each other. Now, kind of what my vision kind of would look like, as far as what I hope my marriage to be and what it is, at times, of course, is that love and support to be expressed every day. That is like taking that quality time and making sure it's spent every day. And that love and support can be expressed in so many different ways within marriage. I know the different love languages that people function off of is something that I have really like studied and done tests and stuff with my husband, and it's been really cool to see how that vision can become a reality as we get to know each other more in detail. Now, I think my vision has been influenced by some marriage myths, like the marriage myth of everything being 50-50, that both people have to meet halfway. Now, the number one piece of advice that I received before I got married and sealed was that it's not always 50-50%, that basically each partner is going to give it their all, which is give it their 100% or their best effort, even though some days that your best effort or your 100% that you could give is actually in reality only 20%. And then your husband or wife would fulfill that other 80% to complete the goals or the ideas. Now, I really loved that because it is a more realistic view that life goes in ebbs and flows and people go through struggles at different times. Even husband and wives can be on different wavelengths at the same time, but both can meet together where they're at. And I know that kind of goes along with the atonement, and just relying on the Lord can really help a marriage just be able to meet that line and meet together. Now, I also that myth of, oh, as soon as you get married, like having children will like just be the right time, be the right decision. I've definitely had that myth kind of busted as I have been married and have been praying of course, but also thinking logically on where we're living, and also like financial stuff, like thinking of all of those things and knowing that at this point like it's not the right timing. But as a partnership together, as well as listening to the advice of the Lord, couples can figure out that timing, and it's not exactly going to be our plan A or plan B, or plan F, whatever it may be. And I know that my vision for me and my spouse, we have to overcome our personal weaknesses, which I know my personal weakness that I run into is that self-doubt and constantly overthinking things, and just different ways that I overcome that doubt or that anxiety that comes is increasing my communication and increasing those check-ins daily with my spouse and also with God, of course. And so that helps me kind of readjust my expectations and makes that vision a little more realistic, of course.